Hi, dyslexic genius here, Brad Hurt. I'm back on the A1 Amberola. Now I'm going to show you how to get this massive spring barrel out of here, and there's a few little tricks. First, you want to undo this screw that goes to this drive gear, which is next to the main drive gear off the spring barrel.
Do you make sure the motors run down?
Make sure the motors run down, but there's probably still a little tension left on the motor, and this gets critical. Then you want to loosen this screw right here, and then over here you want to loosen this screw, but you want to get this screw all the way out.
What screw?
This screw right here on my finger is right here, because this shaft has a slot in it and this screw fits into that slot, so you don't want to hit anything. The shaft that goes through here, we want to drive the shaft this way away from the gear train. So I've loosened this up, and if this bearing's a little tight, you can grab it with a pair of needle nose pliers like this and give it get a little turn so it moves. So what you do is you hold you put the brake on, you hold the governor, and you just pop it out like that. Now we have the bearing, and this thing's safe to run now.
Why do you have this paper here?
I have this paper here now because I don't want to damage this bronze gear. And you need a punch and a brass or wooden or steel rod that's smaller than the shaft that goes in there. So first, I'm going to come in. There you go, dropped. Now you can see the little slot that screw runs in there. But why we want to use the rod is we want to chase this rod through the whole shaft. I'll show you the method of my madness. Right there. And the shaft will come out the other end. Should be getting there. There we go. And here's the shaft is out. And you can see we have a bearing hole here and a bearing hole on that side also. The little slot thing. This doesn't hurt it. And now when we pull the shaft out, the spring barrel is going to drop down, and you're protecting that gear. So we're just going to pick this up, pull the shaft out, and bingo. There it is. So on disassembling this, it comes apart like that. They're all hooked together, see? So what we're going to do before we do that is we'll come over to the bench.
What are you doing?
I'm going to take the gear off.
You're unscrewing something?
I'm going to take this gear off, which is pinned on. That one's tight. That one's screwed on. I'm going to take this one off.
So there are screws in both sides?
Both ends. We're going to get those out. And now that we got these screws out, in my next video, I will show you how to use a gear puller to pull these gears off. And then we can disassemble the spring barrel. This is the zert fitting to grease right here. This little screw here they have, that's so you could re-grease the spring barrel while it was in place. You know, this is a lot of fun, and that's my tip for the day.